in effect. And what it do, back to you, back to you, back to me, and then right back to you. That's how we do, ain't that right? What's up with the crew? What's up, YouTube family? We back again with another video from the one and only America's most hated, Mr. Platinum Paws in the building. Like always, in the garage open on the late night hike. And you know how it goes. And this gonna stay going like it go. We gonna take the haters and we gonna let them hate. And we gonna let the money makers let the money make. And we gonna let the fakers stay fake. And we gonna let the real stay real. And yo, we gonna speak the deal. You understand me? And that's just what it is. So yo, we in the building today. We back with the dog. Y'all know I'm here and I'ma talk that talk. Let me talk that talk. Let me talk my talk. Let me walk my walk. And let them busters. No, I ain't gonna say no violence. I don't promote the violence, so I ain't gonna need to say nothing violent. I started to say something stupid, but I ain't gonna say nothing stupid because I don't want to be looked upon as that. I just want to keep being hated for the man that keep dogs in cages. And like y'all don't understand why a dog gotta have cages and kennels. Y'all think that it's dog abuse, but really, it's really best for the dog sometimes. Because the dog, if the dog, and you know where your dog at all times, your dog, okay? Because you can let your dog outside and leave him outside. The dog jump the gate, or a dog jump your gate, or a wild animal come through your yard. Because we got all kind of wild animals. You know, because we buy woods and stuff. So then you got raccoons and all kind of squirrels. And anybody that know anything about dogs, if they around other wild animals, urine and all that stuff, that's how dogs catch parvo. So you don't need your dogs just always out and just out. You know, you and then depending on the breed of dog you got, they may fight a lot. My dogs, they'll fight each other. So I have to be careful on what dogs be around what dogs because they get into it and then next thing you know, you got blood all everywhere. The dog's scarred up, and my dogs look too good to be having scars on them. Even though they think they want to fight and go at each other. But I can't have no dog that got a bunch of scars on him and looking all like he part of, like he lived in the wild. I like to keep my dogs looking good. There ain't no telling what I might want to sign my dogs up for. I'm trying to get my dogs in, in shows, and then I'm trying to get, people to see what I got. That's why I don't always got a bunch of puppies, because I ain't ready for no puppies right now, because I got to straighten up the living situation and get it a little better. I want it to be a little better because I want it to be peaceful. And I got dogs inside, outside, in the garage, so I ain't really got nowhere where I can keep a litter of puppies and raise them until it's time for them to leave. So I just don't have none right now. In the future, I'll have some beautiful puppies because always when I do make my puppies, I make sure that I make the best. It ain't no, You know, I was just listening to a guy today that was talking about when he breed his dogs and how he make the best dogs, and I just compared my dogs to him and what he was saying. And my puppies match up because my puppies, their legs all straight, and it's called co-hopping. Like, ain't no co-hopping. My dogs, their legs straight, their frame straight. You know, they on point all the way around the board. So I was kind of happy about seeing that video. Because I was like, yeah, that's how all my dogs match up. All of them. Every dog I got match up. They ain't no bad looking dogs. They good all the way around the board. Tear each other up and as long as they can't get to each other, I don't even trip off that shit. They can make all the noise in the world, but they ain't gonna get to each other, so that's all that matters to me. They can bark, but as long as they can't get to each other, I don't give a fuck about them barking and doing all that shit. They can do that shit all day long, and it wouldn't matter to me because they can't get to each other and they can't hurt each other. That's the only thing I care about. Is that they cannot harm each other. They can bark and bark and bark and bark. That's how I keep them on their toes. I don't want no mutts, so. Yeah, I'll be all right with my dogs barking. They can bark all night long. See. thing I love about having so many dogs is it's a lot of dogs many different scents, with so many days. Stop, girl. With so many different dog scents. Hey, stop, boy. Stop. So with so many different scents of different dogs, it's gonna keep a lot of shit away from her because a lot of shit gonna know. Hey, chill out. Chill out. Chill out. A lot of, it's a lot of different dog scents, so it's gonna keep the majority of shit away from her because they know, like, it's a lot of different scents. And so they know, like, it's a lot of different, they gonna have a whole bunch of shit to deal with if they get caught around her. So that be the good thing about me having so many dogs. To me, I know they scent is around, and I know that animals are big on smells, on their noses. So when they smell these different scents, they like, hey, we shouldn't be around her. This ain't where we ain't got no business over her. So, and they understand that and they know that. Animals are smart. You know, animals are very smart, and that's why they survive in the wilderness on their own, because of their intuition and their instincts. You know, if you look at lions and shit like that, they don't have to have rabies shots, worm shots. You know, they don't have to have none of that because of the way they was created. They weren't created to need to have all that. Now, a domestic pet, a dog and things of that nature, they gotta be worms. They gotta, you know, have vaccinations and all that stuff. Yeah, they gotta be vaccinated. They gotta have all these vaccinations and all these. They gotta have all this different shit to survive, when wild animals ain't gotta have shit but know how to hunt. And if they don't know how to hunt, then they ain't gonna eat. Go on outside. Get on outside. Go. You know, they know how to eat. All they gotta do, is know how to hunt. If they don't know how to hunt, then they gonna starve. Shit. But you know, we see what we see on TV, but we don't be there. We don't live in the wild with the animals, so y'all don't see how many animals really don't survive. Only the strong survive when you living out there like that. If it was half of y'all, and I'ma say it just like that, if it was half of y'all, even me included, who knows if we'll survive in the wilderness or not. Shit, but man was made to be able to survive anything. But if you look, man ain't surviving anything no more. Shit, man ain't surviving the motherfucking woman they in the relationship with. Shit, man dying behind all kind of shit nowadays. So, you know, it ain't necessarily a promise that we gonna survive through certain situations and certain things. Even though we gonna talk shit and talk like we can handle it, you gonna take a motherfucker and throw a snake in his lap, he go down there go shit on himself. Oh shit, there's a snake in my lap. Motherfucker gonna jump out they drawers. Cause it's a motherfucking snake in their lap. Now, me personally, I don't fuck with snakes, but it's gonna take a little bit more than a snake to make me jump out my drawers. Throw a motherfucking 400-pound lion in my lap, then you might get a reaction out of me. Shit, oh shit. Or you throw a king cobra on me and that motherfucker sit up in my lap and start making his head go back and forth like he finna strike me. Shit, then I'm like, oh, get this motherfucker. But I'm still gonna throw his ass before I let him just bite me. Shit, I'ma toss his ass. You know, a lot of motherfuckers will sit there and paralyzed motherfuckers. So a lot of people gonna sit there and gonna get struck because they scared. Just like people that don't know how to fight. A motherfucker steal them, and the first thing they try and do is explain themselves or find out why a motherfucker punching on them instead of fighting back and finding out later. They like, hold on, dude, what the fuck I do? And they supposed to be, oh, you hit me? Come on, let's go, motherfucker. That's the way they supposed to react. But a lot of times, motherfuckers go, man, what you hit me for, dude? Or, you know, and we just being real. And I know, because I done been to jail, and I done seen a motherfucker get stoned like that and went told the guards, like, he just fucking punched me for no reason. Or the guard see him get stoned, and the guard come running up to lock him up, and the dude be like, he just fucking hit me for nothing. And the guard be like, yeah, I seen it. And the next thing you know, they writing a statement and getting a motherfucker assault charge, and the motherfucker getting some more time. Instead of them just fighting back, you know, shit, that type of shit jail make you, that shit'll make a motherfucker, hey, you won't be able to keep no groceries, so the motherfucker be taxing your ass every time somebody send you some money, a motherfucker be taking it. A motherfucker be looking at you like, hand that shit over. You be trying to sneak to the store and give other people your money because you know that certain gang gonna take all your food as soon as you come to the store with it. They gonna be looking at you like, hand that shit over. And the motherfucker gonna hand it right over. And man, it can get ugly. I done seen motherfuckers calling home lying to they people talking about, I owe a guy $400 and if I don't give him his money, they gonna stab me. You know, they juicing they people out of money and shit, and they people be so worried about them because they know they in jail and they know they not jail oriented. You know, like, ain't nobody made for jail, but if you go to jail and that's where you at, then you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do while you in there. It ain't no such thing as if whether or not you made for jail or not. If you in there, you in there. You either go fight or you go fuck. Them your options most of the time, especially in a rough prison. And prison got to the point to where you ain't gotta be in no high level facility to get fucked. They fucking right at lower levels. Shit, they fucking right at lower level. They fucking in low level camps. Shit, motherfuckers, you ain't gotta be where people ain't never going home at. They fucking right in camps where a motherfucker ain't got shit to do but 2 or 3 years and he finna go home. And they be right there giving their ass up. And then they'll come out here and act like they the realest motherfucker in the world. They might even make a damn video. You know, that's how this shit go. and they have everybody food. This shit, man. But yeah, shit crazy. And you know, I'm from St. Louis, right? And I watched some shit today. And the rapper Nelly, like I told y'all, I'm from UC. I know Nelly personally. We went to school together. And for a little while, if we seen each other, we'll know each other, we'll speak. So, you know, but I watched him on Willie D's show on No More Talk. And Nelly was on there talking about, you know, the reason he performing at Trump inauguration. Because, you know, a lot of people, a lot of black people don't like that he doing that performance. And so he was on there justifying his reasoning for performing. And I understood it even when he said he doing it because it's an honor, because it's the, you know, it's the president's office. But at the same time, they started asking him about his fans, and they was like, his fans upset with him about him doing it. And so he brought up a lot of things he been doing since he been in the rap business. He been giving scholarships out to kids and, you know, different shit like that. But he said he put on for the city of St. Louis. And when he said that, man, that kind of broke me because we doing bad down here in the loop. And when I say we doing bad, I don't mean we doing bad like we need, you know, motherfuckers got dope all over the world. When I say we doing bad down here, I mean as far as the entertainment system. You know, the music system, the rap system. Nelly ain't did shit for St. Louis. He ain't put the city on, man. And I don't agree with that shit. He ain't put the city on. And it's bad that most of his people that he started with is suing them. So, you saying you did this and you put the city on, but if you talk to certain people that he straight up started with, some of these people made the music that he sung that made them rich. And they ain't got no money for real, man. They just surviving like anybody else. And they know, you know, they locally know when people see them because they done had an album that's done went 3, 4, 5, 10 times platinum. The Lunatics went platinum plenty of times. But they ain't got the money they deserve. So they trying to get some money out there, man. And they suing because they feel like they not getting their due diligence of, you know, what was put out, what was made. And with me being from where I'm from and me knowing what I know that them people didn't get the money they deserve. They ain't wrong. And then, but I heard a lot of different things that I can never really say is true or not true. But y'all know Nelly done been on the news for, you know, having drugs inside of whatever they was in, the party bus or whatever they was in. And people, you know, taking the case and saying, you know, it wasn't his, it was theirs. But you got a lot of people out here And like I said, I don't know the truth of this shit, and I ain't saying this what he doing, but a lot of people say he out here using drugs now. And they saying like, and when I ask like, what the fuck he using? They be saying like, shit, whatever. And I'm like, damn. And me knowing that brother from, you know, living and going to school in U City and all that, I ain't never knew that brother was using. I ain't gonna lie. That was like the last thing that I would have thought. So I don't never jump to it and say, damn, yeah, Nelly getting high. I ain't gonna do that because I don't know that. But what I am gonna say is he ain't putting the city on because it speaks for itself, first of all. And the only reason I talk about this shit is because we got one rapper in our city that's kind of getting mainstream attention, and that's Sexy Red. But we got so many real dudes coming up out St. Louis that can rap, that can hit, man. Man, he'll be the king of St. Louis for real if he go get them little dudes and put them on because they got music. They got music. And I'm just trying to be the voice for St. Louis and what really needs to go on, because if you let me take over this shit, I'll show you how to put a city together. And that's my goal, is to put my city together. And I ain't just talking. I'm going to put the city together for real. And we're going to have rappers off every motherfucking side. We done mess around and have 15, 20 mainstream rappers coming out of St. Louis. Because I know we got that many. We got enough people down here, and it's enough stories in St. Louis to write a book. So you can definitely write an album. Man, hey. But when he made that comment and said, then what else got me? When Willie D asked him, he said, now what if somebody say you performing for a racist? His answer was, I asked them to prove to me how is he a racist. What did he do? He said, you ain't black if you don't vote for me? Oh, no, he ain't. But he kept justifying. And now, Donald Trump, everybody know when shit ain't go his way, them people was breaking into the Capitol or whatever they was doing a whole bunch of shit. And them was all racist, white people. And when they started getting caught, the first thing they said was, Trump told us to do it. That's what was on the news. Allegedly, they were saying Trump told them to do it. So, they asking him how to prove that. I don't know if he a racist or not. I don't know him. But I ain't gonna make no judgment on it, because he have released people from prison. But you gotta understand and know a lot of people got reasons why they do shit. Don't nobody do nothing for nothing. So when a person do something, especially somebody like that, because look at the difference between him. They say he let Kodak Black out. Now look at Kodak Black and ask yourself, what Kodak Black and Donald Trump got in common to where he'll want to give immunity to Kodak Black? If that's who gave it to him. I might have this shit wrong, and the last president probably gave him immunity. I don't know. But from my understanding, I really thought that it was Trump, but I don't know. So, but if it was, what do them two got in common? What would be his reason for doing that? Half of the country voted for him, right? Half of the country voted for him, so it had to be a percentage of black people that voted for him. Me personally, I don't know if they should have put the woman in office if she should have won or not. I really don't. I ain't gonna never say that I believe she should have won, because I believe if she would have won, we have definitely had a war on our hands, because third world countries don't respect women. They just now starting to halfway respect women, and who knows, behind closed doors, they probably don't respect them at all. Because I know when I go to an Arab store, whatever you want to call them, the women don't talk to you. They give you your shit, and you go on about your business. So I can't sit and say that they talk to us or do. No, they don't. And that's because they motherfucking husbands ain't going for that shit. They don't want to go home and get smacked in their mouth. So they don't do that. They ain't talking to us. And if they is, they doing it real low key. You know? Or they done been westernized enough to where they know how to take they know how to take all this man money if he do some shit to them. They know how to use phones now, and they know how to record a motherfucker wronging them, and they know how to use that against that man, and you know, like I said, and get a whole bunch of his money. Them the only ones you gonna find that's really got the nuts to do some shit like that. But if that woman, and then she was black, if she would have won, we was guaranteed to have a war on our hands. And some people will say, fuck it, let's go to war. If that would have still been, a lot of people that don't think would have said that she black, she should have won. Fuck that. We would have just had to go to war. No, you can't think like that. You gotta be strategic, and you gotta strategize, and you gotta think before you make certain decisions. Because when you have a war, the soil get contaminated. You can't grow good crops in bad soil. The water get contaminated. Everything go up. The prices get skyrocketed high because it's a shortage on everything. Because a war just fucks everything up. So my reasoning to say Donald Trump needs to be in there, he know how to go shake motherfuckers' hands like Putin. He know how to go fuck with the bad boys and get along with them. But at the same time, he gonna make different bills, or he gonna come up with different shit that's gonna fuck the system up in the way shit operating in the U.S. But if you on top of your shit, and you got your shit coming in, it ain't gonna matter. Yeah, the taxes might go up and all that shit or anything, but dog, as long as you got your shit together, that shit ain't gonna bother you. That's why the fuck we gotta have our shit together. Because when you got your shit together, certain shit just don't affect you. But when you ain't got your shit together, this shit affects you. So, you know, that's the reason. But that's why if I would have voted for Trump, that'd be the reason why I would, because I know he can keep a war from going on. And people just don't know and understand how important it is to not have wars. Because like I said, when you have that war, man, everything becomes fucked up. The soil, the air you breathing, because they not just dropping bombs that blow up no more. I know people that used to work. They used to work for I know people that used to work for the people that used to make all the bombs and stuff. and make all the airplanes. Okay? And they told me a long time ago, stop, little girl. They told me a long time ago that the bombs that they making don't just blow shit up. The bombs they making now, they drop them, and it ain't like they gonna blow up a whole area. No, they drop them, and what these bombs do is these bombs release gas into the atmosphere, and that's what's gonna kill everybody. The gas and the shit like that that's coming out of it, not the explosion. The toxins that's inside the bombs is what's gonna kill people. See, and that's what's gonna pollute the soil, the water, and everything. So before you say who needs to be in office, you gotta really stop and think and ask yourself, who is the best person for the job? Who gonna keep the peace? That's what I be wanting to know. Who gonna keep the peace? Who gonna keep the wars from popping off? Cause like I said, when the war jump off dirty, get ready for the prices to be skyrocketed. Get ready for a whole bunch of shit to be out of stock. Get ready for shit not to make it over here no more. Because once people start warring, man, people pick sides. You got people that's gonna pick sides. And they, you know, and if you got somebody picking a side that was a you know, a top source supplier for the United States at first, but they pick sides and they pick against the United States. Now, who gonna supply what they was supplying? Who gonna make the shit move that they was making move? And it be some shit that we really needed. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. You gotta really, you gotta think about that type of shit. I ain't gonna be able to have no dogs if there's a war going on. Shit. I'm gonna have to let them out these cages then. Then everybody gonna be mad because they all out the cages. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking YouTube. And you see how that little fire, and it wasn't no little fire, but that fire affected that community in California. That shit really affected that community bad as hell. That fire fucked that community up. They lost their house. They lost a whole bunch of shit. And so you think about what a war gonna do. A war gonna really fuck some shit. And I wish the right person could see this video and send this to whoever need to hear it. Because motherfuckers need to hear it. Because we need the voice. And the voice of St. Louis is going to be me. It ain't going to be nobody else. It's going to be me. I'm going to speak for us. I'm going to stand up for us. Ain't no motherfucker put the city on, man. A motherfucker say they did shit for the city. You did shit for the people in the city. You know, I ain't gonna say that you ain't helped the city, but you helped the city. You helped the people in the city that you know, had certain conditions, health conditions. You helped them in the knowledge area, sent them to college. Yeah, we gonna give you all that. But what you do about the violence in the city, what you do about making more millionaires, young black millionaires, what you do about that? What did you do for the city in that manner? Nothing. because the city's still down. And if you had more millionaires, you can't even, I could become a millionaire tomorrow. And I wouldn't even feel right riding in a brand new Bentley through St. Louis, because that shit don't match us. I'll be, 1 out of 5 in the whole city that got a Bentley, a new Bentley. Come on, man. That shit don't even make sense. White dogs, but back to my dogs. We got these bullies on deck. We got the baubles. We got the bullies. I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm coming up with some plans to where I'm going to save a whole bunch of dogs. My job is going to be to make sure that the city got the dogs that they want. Shit, I'm out, and my thing is to save the dogs. And I want some dogs. I want some dogs that people ain't seen for real. I want some exotic shit. I want some exotic dogs, coming through St. Louis. I want to see more than just cane corsos and baubles. We want to see alibis. We want to see some Argentino dogos. We even want to see some dogs created. My biggest thing to do is I want to create my own dog. I really do. And I want to start with the bully mixed with the bauble. And then I want to go from there. And I want to put something else into it, but I want all top of the line brand dogs. I don't want just no anything. I ain't talking about just putting no anything together. I want to go get top of the line bloodlines, and I want to put them together, and I want to make something, and I want to make my own breed of dogs. And I want to make something that people ain't seen, but when they see it, it's going to blow their socks off. They like, man, what the hell is that? So where they going to be, they ain't never seen one of those, but they going to want it regardless of what it is when they see it. A good dog, when you see something beautiful, when you see a beautiful puppy, a super outstanding puppy, that came from outstanding breeding, you don't care if the dog got papers or not. Them papers don't mean nothing. Only thing you care about is, man, I seen a beautiful dog. I seen a dog that I ain't never seen before. And you go buy it. When you see it, you gonna automatically, you ain't gonna care about no papers. And if you got some money, you ain't gonna care about what the tag is on the dog. It ain't gonna matter. Only thing you gonna care about is, man, I had to have it. You got some real dog lovers. And I'm a real dog lover, believe it or not. And my dogs living in cages don't dictate my love for my dog. Just because I got a dog and it's housed in a cage, that don't mean that I don't got love for dogs. It just means my dogs is housed in a cage. But they not gonna be in them cages. They not gonna be in these cages forever. And they already don't be in the cages all day. Come on. Go on outside. No, get outside. Go. Get your little bad self out there. Go. Nope. Move. Get out there. So you know, man, I don't know if y'all been on the channel and y'all been checking out the videos, man. I've been posting a lot of different content, and I seem to see everybody just coming and tune in to the live videos. But y'all gotta start watching the pre-recorded videos so y'all can see what's going on. Y'all can start seeing what's being advertised, what's being talked about on the channel. You know, I like y'all to tune in to the live, but I also want y'all to tune in and watch the regular videos, because you're going to start seeing what's going on with these ideas, because these ideas that I come up with, I don't just think about them. I go and put them into action and put them in play. You know, I put them in play. And right now we got, for all the cat lovers, we got Platinum Claws coming. And we got a bunch of cats. There's 9 of them. My partner was over there in East St. Louis, and he seen a cat that didn't have a home, and she had kittens. So he took that cat, and he took that cat home and took all the kittens. And I think it was about 3 kittens at the time. And then she turned around and she had some more kittens. And he got all of them except for 3. He gave his daughter 3 of the kittens, and he kept the other 9. And the mama was used to being a street cat. And it take y'all to watch the video to hear the story. The mama, you know, was a street cat. So when he bought her home and gave her a home, she was used to roaming the streets. And so she got out and she disappeared for a little while. And he ain't know where in the hell she disappeared to. He couldn't find her. So one day, we was driving down the street and he seen a dead cat. No, matter of fact, I wasn't with him. I take that back. He was driving down the street on his way home, and he seen a dead cat in the street that looked just like the cat that ran off. And so he thought that it was her. And so he went, got a trash bag and went and got the cat out the street and brought the cat home and buried her, because he thought that it was the mama cat. And so after he buried the cat, first he came and got me and was like, man, I found the cat, man. She dead right here on such and such street. And I was like, for real? He's like, yeah, she got hit by a car. And he was upset as hell. And I was just like, damn. I really was like, this nigga really loved that cat, boy, because he was really upset about it. And I was like, boy, you love that cat for real. He was like, yeah, man, I love all animals. And I was like, that's cool. And so we went to go get the cat, because we gonna bury her. We went and got the cat out the street, came back home, dug the hole for the cat, made the cat a grave. And a couple of days after that, a cat was scratching at the door, and he thought it was one of the kittens. And he was like, shit, let me go let this damn cat in. Let me go let one of these cats in. And he go to open the door to let the cat in, and it was the mama cat. She came back, and he was like, hold up, I just buried you. He like, this motherfucker that came back from the dead. But the whole time, we buried the wrong cat. It wasn't her. And so she came back home, and when she came back home, She had some more. She was pregnant. She had some more kittens. And so he kept all those kittens. And you know, and basically, I'm just telling this story because, like I said, you got some real loyal animal lovers out there. And we love animals, regardless of what anybody think or see, thinking, oh, his dogs in cages. Yeah, they in cages because my dogs is off the chain. If you can't tell, if you ain't noticed already, my dog is pretty off the chain. And if you've been watching TV and watch what's been going on, you will see that a lot of owners been getting killed by their own dogs. I don't understand that shit for the life of me. I ain't gonna lie, but I always just say rest in peace to the people that lost their lives, because I don't know what they could have been possibly doing wrong in raising their dogs for their dogs to kill them. I just can't understand it for the life of me. So if somebody can make me understand it, it would sure be nice. I would love to hear what y'all got to say about the reason why these people, dogs are killing them. And it seemed like every time that it's done happening, it's been the pit bulls or the bullies that's been doing it. And I honestly can't understand it, because I've been having dogs my whole life. And I done had maybe one dog. I done had one dog turn on me, and she was an inbreed. Dude was breeding her for fighting. And so that's why she even turned, because he was using her. He was making fighting dogs. And I didn't know it. But he was basically, you know, selling me that these dogs is just, you know, they come from a mean background, and that's why they was acting the way they was acting, because they come from, you know, they come from, it's in their blood, basically. And he had some mean-ass dogs. But then, when my partner had a dog from the same guy, and his dog had the same parents that my dog had, his dogs had the same parents that my dogs had, and his dogs turned on him. So, I was like, damn. Your dogs turned on you, my dogs turned on me. So we figured out, when we started, you know, doing our homework, we figured out what was going on. The brother was inbreeding the dogs. And that's why they turned out the way they turned out. And that's why they was turning, because they was inbred. He was inbreeding, you know, the mamas and the daughters, and I mean the daddies and the daughters and shit like that. And a lot of people will come up with this bogus ass shit about they making the bloodline stronger. And that shit, that's the same thing people in the 19th century it was thinking. In the 18th century, that's what they thought they was doing when daddies was fucking their daughters and shit like that, and getting their kids pregnant and having retarded kids. They thought they was doing something that was keeping their bloodline. They was trying to keep, they was basically doing it for royal reasons. They thought they was doing laying royal oats, and they dogs was you know, they was doing it, and they was keeping their money in their families, basically. They'd say they was doing it for, you know, for the royal reasons of not letting the money get away from the family and all that type of shit. But at the end of the day, that shit was some creep shit. And they was just freely doing that shit like it was okay. And it wasn't. And so, you know, now people doing the same thing with dogs, and they coming up with the same reasoning, and they coming up with these bogus ass excuses about why they mating these dogs into each other, man. You don't make no brother with no sister and no daddy, with no daughters and no mamas, with no sons. You just don't do that in the breeding world. That's totally disrespectful to the breed game. But you'll get people saying they justify their reasoning. And some people will get on here and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just an old backyard breeder, and I really don't know shit about dogs because I ain't went past the backyard with my breeding. But then when I tell you I've been breeding dogs out of my backyard all my motherfucking life, then what make me different from somebody that's breeding dogs with a big old establishment? They just got a big old establishment. That don't mean that they know shit. They might just know how to make the dogs hump each other, and then just know the dog's gonna have puppies. Shit, that don't make them no smart because they got you know, a big old establishment, and they got 50 dogs. To me, that's over the top, because all you need is a few good dogs, and once you find them right matches, you run them dogs, and you keep that match going. That's all you do. You ain't got to go and do you ain't gotta go and say, okay, now I'm finna run this dog with this dog, and now you trying to make some new shit, when all you gotta do is run that same dog back again and get the same pedigree of puppies you had the first time. And now, after you done had 2, maybe 3 litters at the most, then it's time to retire that dog. I don't believe in giving a dog more than 3 litters. And 3 litters to me is a lot. I stop at 2 most of the time. So, and my bullies that I got inside, they only done gave 1 litter a piece. And one of them I'm already ready to retire because her pregnancy was too hard on her. I didn't really like the way she swole up. She swole up real bad to the point to where she couldn't walk up and down the steps. I had to carry her outside to use the bathroom, and then if I didn't feel like doing that, I would have to let her use the bathroom in the house. I have to give her a little space where she can go and use the bathroom at. Because if I wasn't up or if I was asleep, she gotta use the bathroom and she can't, you know, get up and walk up the steps. Now, I mean, my Tiger Stripe dog, Selena, if y'all keep up with the channel, Selena, she was just overly, she was so swole up that it was crazy, like to where I didn't like it at all. I was so uncomfortable with it. I mean, for real, dog. I was really super uncomfortable with the way her body was reacting to being pregnant. So I'm right now like thinking about, and she gave me a nice litter, but to me, that litter ain't worth putting her through all that pain and all that agony. To me, it's just not worth it. You know, for me to have a nice looking puppy, nah, I ain't feeling that like that. So you know, I really be thinking about just retiring her right now and just letting her be the guard dog that she is. But she loved puppies. She was so good with her puppies that it was outstanding. For her first litter, she did so well with them that it make you, you know, want to give her, you know, it makes you want to say, fuck it, I'm gonna give her another, let her have another litter. Because she did so good with the puppy. But like I said, the shit that she went through, to have them puppies, to me, it just wasn't. I don't want to put her through that shit again. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I don't know. I would think about it. And like I said, I might run her again, but I doubt it. I doubt it if I do. Because like I said, I don't want to put her through what she went through. And I mean, she loved her puppies. She loved the shit out of her puppies. And she still know her puppies is around. Even though they don't be with the puppies all the time, because the puppies done got so out of hand that I'm scared to even put them together with their parents, because their parents love to fight and then they love to fight. So it's like, I believe if I put them together to do a meet and greet, I'm afraid that they'll end up fighting each other. Even though I want them to, you know, see they puppies bad as hell. But I don't want the meet and greets to turn into a bunch of motherfucking chaos. Because once they start going, it's hard to stop them shit. It's hard to stop dogs that's trying to fuck each other up. It's hard. It's hard to keep them from fighting each other. Anybody that know about what I'm talking about, they know what I'm saying. It's a job to break dogs up and fighting. And I really believe that's how most people end up dying by their dogs. I believe the dogs just accidentally, I ain't gonna say accidentally, but the dogs don't really be trying to kill their master. They just turn around and do a single bite. And then when they grab their master, they done bit them. And it's too late because they done hit a main artery or something like that. Because I know about the arteries. You got a main artery in your leg. You know, you got main arteries in your body that'll make you bleed out, basically. And that's what you don't want. You don't want the dog to accidentally bite you and bite you on the main artery, and then you end up bleeding out. Come on, y'all. So you know, go on in there. Come on, come here. Go on in there, little girl. Get on in there. Go. Thank you. Go on to eat your food. Just like this little one right here. If you sat here, if we looked at the timer and looked at the clock, it's gonna take him forever to eat this bowl of food. It's gonna take him, because a lot of them eat so fast, you wonder if you gave them enough food or not. And you done gave them enough. They just, when it's a lot of dogs in one area, sometimes they eat real fast because they don't want no other dogs getting their food. They worried about the next dog eating their food. So they hurry up and eat. Just like Colors. Colors, I just fed him his food gone. Shut up. Now, you watch how long it takes this little one right here to eat. I gave him their food close to the same amount of time to where it shouldn't take him no longer than 2 minutes longer to eat than him right there. And right now it's 1:26. And watch how long he be up there eating. He gonna be eating that shit for a minute. Let me make sure Colors got some water out. All the baubles done ate already, but I gotta go and feed Red Dot. And I'm gonna go in there and feed him. I'm gonna go feed him. He outside, and I'm gonna go feed him in a second. But I gotta let Colors out. Come on. Come on, man. And I have to pick Colors up like that because of this little crazy one right here. Because Colors will take his invite and love to go one-on-one with him. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't think Bubba Eye, he run a good game. He got a loud voice, but I don't think he can fuck with Colors. I don't know fighting, because Colors, I know Colors jaw strength. Colors got jaw strength that's amazing. Cause I put a stick in on him one time when they was going back and forth through the cage, And I couldn't stop the other dog, so I said, I'm gonna stop Colors. And I put the stick in her and hit him with the stick, and he grabbed that motherfucker as soon as I hit him with it. And he had a lock on that motherfucker so tight that I said, oh yeah, he dangerous. And so, ever since I seen that about him, I be careful with letting him, I be careful when he get entangled up with another dog, because I don't want him to accidentally grab me while he trying to be upset with that other dog. He fuck around and grab me. He mess around and grab me on the, you know, on the flute. He mess around and grab me on the flute. And then he grabbed me to the point to where he don't let me go, or he grabbed me until he realized it's me that he got. But after that, it's too late. Because I actually had that to happen with Colors. Now that I think about it, when Colors was younger, when I had him in the house, he had, his foot got stuck in the cage, and he panicked. And I went to grab his foot out the cage because it was stuck. As soon as I touched his foot, he turned around and he bit me. But he was little. He was probably like 4 months old or some shit like that. And he was panicking. So when I grabbed his foot to take it out to get it unstuck, and he bit me, man, he bit me hard as a motherfucker. Even though he was a puppy, he still bit me hella hard. And he drew blood. So he know what a bite is. He been knowing how to bite since he been young. Cause like I said, he bit me then. And I had to give him a pass because he was in a frantic situation and he was in a panic. He was panicking. And that was the reason he even grabbed me, because he was panicking. If it would have been any other way, he fucked around and been a dead dog. And one thing I don't do, I don't play about no dogs trying to bite me and trying to attack me or turn on me. My only method, the only thing I know to do when the dog doing that is kill the dog, because a dog attack becomes serious. When you get attacked by a dog don't know how to quit after it start. It ain't got no turn off button a lot of times. Hey, Color. How you doing? Come on, little man. Let's go. Go on in there. Go. Come on. No. Get your little butt in there. No, because see, you trying to fight. See, he stood right there by that door, because he be wanting me to open that door so he can sneak in her and he could try to get him. I know what he be doing, but I don't never fall for it, because I go out the door and go get him. And then when I put him in his cage, he don't want to go in because he want to turn around and run back over here, because he be trying to take this dog invite, because he is one of the alpha dogs. Both of them alpha males. Here I come, red dot. And with both of them being alpha males, they just ain't gonna get along. And that's the bottom line. Is kill or be killed. And that's why it's my job to live and let live. Because if I don't do my job, then a motherfucker gonna get bit. I mean, a motherfucker gonna get into a fight. And then you're gonna have a hurt dog and all that shit. Then you're gonna have to take the dog and bring them back and bring them back to health and all that shit. And it's a lot, and it even can get expensive. Because when you got a dog that got deep cuts on them, saturations on them, you can't just wipe them off with no anesthetic and go on about your way. Sometimes you may have to put stitches in them. And sometimes you may even have to put staples in them. But most of the time, you gotta give them antibiotics to keep the wounds that they got from getting infected. Because if it take a simple infection to kill a dog, it don't take a lot. It take a simple infection and your dog could die from that infection. And a lot of people that be, going out, playing, fighting with their dogs, just on some bullshit. We gonna let our dogs fight each other. Just hood shit that everybody done. Your dog get scarred up the wrong way, then and he get infected, and it ain't you may not necessarily be able to save him, if you know what I mean. Yeah, he get too bad. Then you look up. You know you gotta put him down. So, hey, little dude, he just not finishing his food. He ain't even done. And he started at 126. And instead of him finishing the little bit he got left, he'll prefer to tear up the damn bowl. $126 was when he was eating. Let's see what time it is, because he's still finishing it off. It's 1:35. 9 minutes. And really 10 minutes, because he's still eating. He's finishing it up right now. So it took him, look at this. Took him 10 minutes to eat. Look at that. It's 1:36. It took him 10 minutes to eat. Somebody said Michael Vick. This guy needs to stop dog breeding. It is disgusting. I only got 2 comments. I don't blame him. Today ain't no popping day, huh? But that's what they don't understand and know. I don't breed dogs. These are my personal pets. And they come out every day. They got a big old yard that they run in. And if you look at all of them, you can see that they are super healthy. And they ain't upset about nothing. Ain't that right, Colors, man? You see them? They love me. Just like this one. Come here, girl. You see her tail wagging. My dogs are extremely happy. Hey, boy. What's up, man? Huh? What's up, man? What's up, little man? I ain't got no problems. Come here, boy. As you see, my dogs they in extreme good health. So you know, people say what they want to say, but I know what I got and I know what I do. I take care of all my dogs, so. And not only do I take care of them, I love them. Every dog I got, I love all my dogs. And ain't one ain't special, more special than the other one. I just don't believe in all that shit that people be talking, thinking that, you know, this dog is special and this dog ain't. Nah, all my dogs special. And I take care of all of them. They eat every day, they drink water every day, they run every day. And like I said, they alignments on their bodies are perfect. But you got a lot of people, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never seen so many people against dogs in cages. Like, this shit is new to me because we grew up keeping our dogs in cages like this. We have a garage full of dogs, and they all be in cages. And we come and we let them out, we let them run. Whichever ones don't get along, whichever ones, we don't let them go around each other. That's just how we saw that. But as far as dogging somebody out because they dog or, you know, kept in cages when they not out, you know, that's like, to me, that shit was just like, I don't understand it, so I try not to. And just like yesterday, when I did my video yesterday, I dropped the live stream yesterday, and I had a woman on my live stream. She spelled out the word nigger, but she made 6 different comments, and each comment she made was a letter, and it spelled out nigger, Nigger. Now, here it is, you got somebody that's talking about your dogs in the cages, but she made a racist remark towards me. How could you ever really be a dog lover and you can fix your mouth to call me a nigger? How can you make me believe you really love dogs, but you call me out my name? You call me out my name with a racist name. How can you ever make somebody believe that you a true dog lover and you racist? You a racist. You can't never be no true dog lover and you a racist. I just don't believe that. You know, I ain't no racist. I say you got good white people and you got bad white people. Now, I will say that, but that's where I leave it at. I don't say nothing else. I leave that right there. I say you got good people, and you got You got good white people and you got racist white people, you know. And then if you white and you got a certain way you feel about blacks, then you got the right to say, you know, what you feel. But me personally, I try not to be racist, but I don't like nobody that don't like me. That's how that goes. So you could be anything. If you don't like me, then I don't like you. And you could be black, green, white, yellow, tan. Shit, you could be anything, but if y'all mess with me, guess what? I ain't gonna lose no sleep. Shit, I don't mess with you. And that's how they go. Shots out to everybody. I got the heat going in here. Cause it's hot outside, but I mean it's cold out. But I don't know if it get too hot in here or not. I don't want that heater to have them too damn hot. But I think they shouldn't get too hot. Because they shouldn't get too hot. They ought to be alright. So now let me see, give me a second. Let me get myself ready. We gonna go out here. Gotta go out here. That red dot use the bathroom and feed him. Then by the time I go in the house, this little badass barber, she out of there. I don't want to speak it. I hope she ain't used the bathroom. Let me say that. Because when I left out, she was cool. But no, she did use the bathroom because I had fed her. And she ended up, I know I gotta run her out. Anytime I feed her, I know I'm supposed to run her out, but today I've been having a lot going on. My damn son acting crazy. But that ain't for y'all. That's my personal life, so we gonna stick to the business side of things. And we gonna get out here. We gonna get red dot fed. Red and fed. And we gonna get back inside to the barbers. I deal with so much that people wouldn't have an idea what my life consists of while they be talking and talking and hating. Here I come, Red Dot. I'm on my way, son. Here I come. And I got the food with me. I heard that little one down there barking, y'all. We're gonna get outside to this big old yard of things. Do some more fresh water. Here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. Here we go. Red Dot. Too hot to trot, too cold to hold. My man. What's up, boy? What's up, son? Huh? What's up, son? What's up, son? Your girlfriends come over here, turn up everything. Go party. Yeah, his girlfriends be turning up everything. Go get your water. Go get your water. He must have to use it. He normally go get his water first. Ain't nothing better than a dog that's party trained. They ain't got to clean up. When you ready to eat, I'm ready for you. Where he go to? There you go. Because what I do is, when I come back out here with the girls, I let him out with them and let him run around It's kind of late tonight, so I may not let them out with him, but I might. I don't know, depending on how I feel at the time. But I know he ready to eat. You ready to eat? Huh? He ain't super hungry, because if he was, he'd been ran over. But he ready, though. You ready to eat? Come on, let's go eat. Let's eat. Go on in there so you can eat. Oh, he going to get his water. Right when you think you know your dogs, they do something different. Let me see. Hello. Have you had dinner yet? How is your evening going? It's going good, Lupe. Stop criticizing him. At least help him. Don't throw hate. Thank you very much. And I'm actually going to take your comment and pin it, because that's a good comment. Because that's what they do a lot. They throw hate and ain't nobody doing nothing to make my situation better but me. I'm working on it, because they ain't going to always be, they going to have some state-of-the-art shit when I get done. Come on to go eat. Come on, boy. Let's eat. Go on to get in there. Go on in there. Go on in there. You know how to get in there. Go on in there. There you go. Good boy. I got your food right here. I know you ready. There you go. That's yours. All yours. Let y'all see what. Red dot. Red dot. Hey, here. Let them see what a good Merle look like. That's what a good Merle look like. You see that definition, that line on his face? Straight. Boy, I knew he was the one when I seen him, boy. And I done breeded him once. And I tell you, this a damn good stud. He one of my top bully studs too. So now we gonna move on, and we finna go in here with the crazy baubles and the bullies. As you can hear her in here making a whole bunch of noise. She ready to come outside. She ready, she been ready, she past ready. Diego, he ready too. Let me make sure they water full. Always let a little water run out on the side so I can get all the bubbles out. Where my keys at? Diego right here at the door. He ready. There you go. Now that's who run the yard right there. A star was born when he was born. Star was born when she was born. When all of them was born, the stars was born. Ain't that right, y'all? All stars. Even though y'all tear up y'all shit, they love to tear up they shit, boy. You give them a bed, look at her. She done pissed everywhere. Get your little pissing ass outside. She done pissed and shit. Look at her. Badass dog. Go out here with them for a minute. Hold on, girls. Don't you get to drinking all that water. Come on. All right, let's go potty. She'll drink the whole bowl if you let her. All right, come on, go potty. Go potty, girl. Go. Go potty. Go potty. Get and go potty. Go potty. Go potty before I pour all this water on you. Come on back out here, Diego, and go potty. Go potty, girl. Come on, boy. Go potty. Take her with you. Go potty, girl. Go potty. No, come. Go potty. Go. Go potty. Go potty. Go. Go. Go potty. She going over there fucking with Red Dot. Nigel. Get away from over there. Hurry up. So she be over there in the shit. Get away from over there. Hurry up. Before I kick your butt. Get away from over there. Go potty. She learning how to potty, but she don't know how not to potty in that cage. Potty. Go potty, girl. Go potty. Go potty, Nigel. Go. Go potty. What I just said? Get away from over there right now. Hurry up and get your ass away from there. Get away from there. I said get away from over there. See, there's something over there she be getting into. Get your ass away from over there right now. Hurry up. What I just said. What I tell you, what you over here into? Mo, get away from there. Get your ass and move. Get away from there. Get away from there. Mo. Then what I just say? What I say? Mo. Get your ass away from there before I smash your ass in there. Mo! Nah. Now that'll take care of that little small problem. Get away from there. Hurry up. She ain't got no little secret spot to go be trying to drink out of. She be looking for water everywhere. Mo! Ain't shit in there. Mo! Nah. You drink out that motherfucker, you a bad motherfucker. Yeah, you get out of any of that shit, you a bad mama jama. Yeah, you gotta go figure out something else. You ain't gonna figure that out. That ain't to be figured out. And Diego, you know how to keep her ass up. You know you supposed to be keeping her ass in check. Mo! Mo! For these damn nails fuck you up. Mo! Get away from me. What I say? That, get back. That. Good girl, get back. That, get back. Now, y'all know when you got puppies and they young, you ain't supposed to be walking your puppies for no whole bunch of miles. You take your puppy and walk your puppy for about a half a mile or so. But you do not take a young puppy and let a young puppy just walk, because you fuck up their posture, you fuck their legs up, because they not old enough and their muscles are not built enough. So when you think you taking your dog out for these long walks and they're young, you think you helping them. Good potty, good girl. You think you helping them, and you really not helping them. You really hurting them. So you can't be out here letting your dog, you can't go put your dog on the leash. Hey man, you better stop. You heard what I said? Come here. You gonna go in the house, this motherfucker just ran and jumped straight to me, to my damn back. This big one did. I walk it, he come running up and jump straight to me like airborne. This motherfucker crazy. Think what a motherfucker do if this motherfucker decided he wanted to attack a motherfucker. I have to make it to the closest exit. Get to the closest exit. Get to the closest exit. You're gonna have to jump over into that end right there to get away from one of them suckers. And I mean, and that's why they say they like wild animals, because a wild cat attack. You almost got your motherfucker, because I know what to do to him. I ain't scared of him, because one thing about him, I done had him since he was a puppy. I done took him and put him on his back 1,000,000 times. Go. Don't come running around here by me. Ain't no water in there for you. You ain't drinking no more water. You had too much. Get down. Get down. Get your little bad ass down. And I don't like what you just did. I just wormed her earlier, so I wormed her today like I said I was going to do yesterday, so hopefully she ain't got no worms, and that just be a whole bunch of water on her. She be into everything. She's the type of dog that just has to explore. He ain't like that. I don't know what or why, but he ain't. He don't do the shit she do. Go ahead, go on and go over there. Go on and go. Go on over there. Go on over there. See, she caught your ass tripping because you ain't paying attention. Boy, I tell you, these barbers bring everybody out, don't they? I was just on low numbers, and now numbers climbing because they got these suckers here that came out. Subscribe to the channel, players. Hit that notification bell and get ready because she gonna be ready. Whenever I do take her and mate her, she gonna give me some bad mama jammers, boy. I'm telling you now. And I'm gonna take her. And I'm gonna take her to one of the best. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't gonna use Diego on her. I'm gonna take her to something that skies over Diego. I'm gonna take her. I hope I can get something straight over from Africa to put in her. That's my plan. To get something that skies over her, like something that's really, really huge. Oh, shucks, I left the damn bags outside. Hey, little girls, y'all going out next. Give me a second, I gotta do some cleaning. I got to clean up behind these. I got to clean up behind y'all too, because y'all done tore everything up. I got to get some card. Okay, I got cardboard right there for y'all, so good. Yeah, it's an everyday job, man. I do this shit every day. I know you gotta get ready and go potty. I'm finna take you out. Hold on, but I got to clean up first. Now, if I let y'all out, I'm gonna have to clean up y'all area, so just give me a second. Give me a second. This little one, boy, she just, boy, she is a handful. But gotta do what you gotta do. Wanna eat? If you trying to eat, you gotta do what you gotta do when it's time for dinner. When it's time to deliver. Ain't no time to shake and shiver. You got to be on your pivot. Is that what they say on this dude? What my little cat say? You gotta be on your pivot game. Little brother down south. They be talking that shit. You gotta be on your pivot game, man. She's a badass dog. I just cleaned up. Her shit. She shit again. That's the biggest issue me and her have. She used the damn bathroom too much.
They say, who gonna be the voice of the streets for St. Louis? It's gonna be me. Mr. Platinum Paws is who I be. Some dudes remember me from the yard, from the penitentiaries. But now they say I'm trying to be a star on YT. Who I am, who I be. The up and coming, next hottest thing off the YT. Off the YT. The next hottest thing off the YT. Who I am, yo, is who I be. The next hottest thing off the YT. Who I am is who I be. The next hottest thing off the YT. Now y'all see how it look right now down here. You see all that shit. Watch how it look when I get done. Watch how I change it. Watch how it look when I'm done. It ain't gonna look like that no more. Who I am off the YT. Who I am is who I am, and that's just who I be. The next hottest thing off the YT. And it ain't personal. It's just business. Y'all them fools, they gonna end up on somebody's death list. Playing stupid, breaking rules, doing dumb shit. Why you go up through this motherfucker trying to make the motherfucking Congress name solid. Wish I would've went to college and took up flying planes, cause I'd probably be a pilot. And my plane, it wouldn't fall off the sky, cause I'ma make sure everything working right. By the God, dog, that's my hang, that's my name, that's my thing. And I don't change. And I don't promote no type of gangs. And no, I don't stuff my nose with no cane. see, I'm a realist in the game. Trying to get with different dudes. So my life could change. And if I don't work hard, then I'ma stay the same. That's why I did my thing. On the YT, man. Now we trying to get checks and 1 million views. But I gotta have you. For me to do what I'm trying to do. I need some views. So let's turn this thing into the dog news. We're being bad. Boy, they'll turn up everything you can let them. They'll turn up everything you can let them. I have water coming all out my things if I swear. But I ain't sweating nobody. Not at all. You in the game, you claim you a hog. I want to see. I want to see where the hogs is at besides me. I remember the first hog I ever seen. And there was a rapper by the name of Pimp C. That's right, he called it. He said he was a hog in the game. And then he died because he had a brain and he was black, man. That's how they do it, peeps. They gon' prosecute you the same way as they prosecute me. So we ain't gonna worry. We ain't gonna worry. We ain't gonna worry. Them fools get buried. And soft dudes, they scary. But that's on them. I always listen to Master P. And Soldier Slim. But I grew up on Scarface and the Ghetto Boys. My mama used to say, turn down that noise and do your schoolwork. She even used to take my cassettes. And I used to be mad about that. See, I'm almost 50. So I ain't no youngster. But I still sack my pants and carry a thumper. Nah, dog, I'm just talking entertainment talk. I'm mature in my walk. I got some God dogs. 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 And that ain't gonna change. I got some God dogs. Right. Hold on, girl. Man, I got a question for the people. For the people that's on here and listening. That need help with their children. Because I need help with mine. Raising me, he giving me a hard time. And you know, for some of the kids out there, you want to put the belt on, you want to whoop their ass. But the system's so fucked up that now they could just say, you did this to them, did that to them, you whooped them. They can make up a lie and say you touched them, or it's just all kind of shit that they can do. And when you're a person that's done been in trouble, or you got a record, they automatically make you guilty. They automatically make you guilty. How you handle this shit? What you do about it? What's your way of going about it? Do you say fuck it and whoop your child ass anyway, even after you know you got the type of kid that'll go and just straight up lie and say who knows what. Give up on that kid and just say fuck it and let him just be fucked up and crash. Stay home and you go through whatever bullshit they put you through because you a parent and you say fuck it and go through with it even when your kid, when your team is all the way out of control. What do you do? How do you handle this shit? I really want to know. I'm seeking advice. And if there's a word when you seeking advice, and most of the time you the advisor, but most of the time you the advisor, but now you seeking advice. Shit, what do you do? How do you handle a situation like that where your team and they not even teams. They don't even be teams yet. They still be 12 and be out of control. What the fuck? How do you handle a child that's out of control and dealing with a lot of mental issues because of telephones, and you gave them a phone too early in life, and the phone done fucked them up. Phone got them thinking stupid and crazy, like thinking that the shit they doing is okay. Yeah, you messed around and you gave your child the phone too early in life. And they done watched all this stupid shit on these phones, and now you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. First thing they want to do is threaten you and say, "I'll call the police." And you like, of course you go tell them, call the police. But in the back of your mind, you know that you don't feel like dealing with no police because the police automatically gonna look at you and say you guilty. Automatically. As soon as they run your name or look at you, they gonna say you the bad guy. How do you handle this shit? That's a real question that needs a real answer. Like, how in the fuck do you really handle when you got a child that's just want to be grown and you can't tell them shit? If it's a little girl, she's sexually active and she ain't nothing but 12, or if it's a little boy and he's sexually active and he ain't shit but 12, what the fuck do you do? Come on, Quinn, over here. How do you handle these situations? Like, I know a lot of people go jump and say, "Fuck that, beat their ass." And I understand that. But sometimes that ain't always the answer. Because when you beat their ass and then they do the same thing again, you gonna keep beating their ass. How many times is you gonna beat their ass? You can't keep beating their ass if they steady doing the same thing. That means that ass whooping ain't working. So now it's time you gotta take another route, but you don't know what route to take because ain't none of the routes lead nowhere. They all ended up at dead ends. So what the fuck do you do then? How do you handle the situation now? Your child get to the point to where he calls this mama the B word. Your child call your mama, call his mama a bitch. What do the daddy do? The daddy's supposed to whoop his ass, right? And of course, my answer is treat him like a man and put your hands on him and treat him like a straight up man. If he can get out of line to where he can call his mama a B word, and that's your old lady. Hey, get off the door. Yeah, that's your old lady. You gotta get to a point. How do you handle this shit? Come here, y'all. Get on over here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Hey, come here. Celine, get back down here and get in here. Come on. I said get in here. Let's go. Get on in there. I ain't ready, but I'll let you know when it's ready and it's time for you to go outside. It ain't time yet. So, I'm getting it together. Put them over here. Put them under a new piece of cardboard. And ain't gonna do nothing but turn that up next. But that's part of the dog world. Part of the dog game. But anyway, back to what matters, what's important. We're talking about raising your child. Raising an out of control teen. I'm gonna read the comments later. If you care to speak on it, if you got any input, you can call it and type it in and say it. And then I will read it in a little while after I get through cleaning. If you're still on there, I'll elaborate on your answer. But how do you handle out of control teens nowadays? They listening to this music, they think they demons, and then the young kids who minds are really mature, really immature, they listen to these artists, these new young artists that tell them they a demon and this artist just trying to make some money and they ain't even really making no money. They just making videos to say they a rapper, and ain't nobody really looking at them as no rappers except for the kids, the teenage youth that's 13 and 12. I think by the time most of them get 15 or so, they realize that them dudes that's rapping, they not even really rappers. They figure it out after they've been brainwashed so bad that even if they figure it out after the part of being brainwashed. Even if they figure it out, they still done made so many bad decisions by then that their life is totally off track. Still. So the only way to prevent it is first, you can't give these kids no phone too early. You can't give a kid a phone until they mature. You give a kid a phone at 7 or 8 and you ain't monitoring what they watching on their phone, then they start watching the wrong shit, and then it open up a can of worms, and then they become out of control. So you can't give kids phones at early ages no more. But we gonna get past we understand that part. We gotta figure out what to do once they done had them phones and they done been tricked by these telephones and these artists they see making this stupid ass music, this devil music. I don't even talk about the drill music, cause drill music is music basically about guys that's got static with each other. But you got music going to another level of, you got music going to the level now of they calling themselves demons and devils, and they thinking that they really strong enough to be demons, and they don't even know for real what the fuck a demon is. And they don't even understand how demons work, because once a demon get inside you can't, once you let a demon in your soul and you open your body up for demonic actions, you can't just say, I don't want to be a demon no more. I don't want this demon in me no more. Huh? Okay. All right. Love you. You can't just tell. You can't just say, I don't want to be a demon no more, or you can't do it. That shit don't work like that. You gotta have some heavy prayer, and you gotta really do some soul searching. You gotta really go to your higher power, and you gotta search them all the way out, because these demons that they think they want to be, and they start painting their nails black and doing all this kind of shit, and they don't know that you setting yourself up for some shit that's way more powerful than you. You setting yourself up for superior failure. You setting yourself up for a real downfall. And you don't even really know. A lot of things a lot of people don't understand things or look seriously into things until it comes to their front door and they start dealing with it personally themselves. Then that's when they want to get involved and want other people involved. But you got to get involved now. You got to get involved whether you have children or not. Even if you don't got kids, you got to get involved because it's part of your heritage or it's part of your race. You know, these kids is coming from your race. So you gotta get involved whether you have kids or not. You gotta get involved regardless. And now you ain't got no choice. You know, you can't say, shit, I ain't got no kids, so I don't care. No, that ain't how that go. I'm pretty sure you got nephews, that nieces. It's a very small percentage of people in the world that don't have no kids at all, no nieces or no nephews, or no grandkids or no stepkids. It's just that the percentage of that is superior small. It's like it's like 0.00000 small. Everybody got nieces and nephews, or kids, or stepkids, adopted kids. You got something. So everybody needs to be involved. If you ask me. And it's really a big, it's really a big situation. Like that's took too lightly. It's took too lightly. Like people think that like I said, it's just took too lightly. People have to be more involved than not involved. Because like I said, people don't worry about shit until it hits home. Then you want to get involved. You gotta get involved way before then, so it don't hit home. And prevent it from hitting home. Prevention is like the new world order. In race, especially the black race, prevention is really important. Because if you don't work on prevention, once they in, it's too late. Once they join gangs and get into the streets, man, it's too late. Ain't no pulling them out. Once they kill some, that demonic shit goes to a whole nother level. Then they really think they a demon on demon time once they get a body up under their motherfucking belt. Shit. Then these dudes nowadays, they promote murder so much. They promote murder on their own kind. They ain't telling you to go kill another race of people. They telling you they promote to kill their own kind. And they doing this shit like it's funny, like this shit. And if you ain't got no bodies, nigga, you ain't nothing. You's a weak ass nigga. If you ain't body, your body count. And when I was growing up, if you killed one person, you was a scary person. You was a hell of a dude. You ain't have to have 2 or 3 bodies. How the hell you get in here? How y'all get in here? I know y'all ain't. How you get that damn door open? I know I had this door locked and closed. This motherfucker done got you. Hey, I closed that door. And I made sure it was closed. Get out of there. That's your shit. I made sure that I closed that damn door. Come on, Diego. And I know I made sure I had closed the door because I twisted this damn handle. This bitch done got somehow. She don't stop. She don't stop until she get in the door half the time. I'm sitting here talking about demons and shit. They ain't good. Don't open the door, did they? Did the demon open the door for you? Hey, we gonna cut that out. Selena, did you hear me say we gonna cut that out? Or you want me to get a stick? Cause I said we gonna cut that out. We ain't gonna do all this noise. That's bullshit. No, heard nothing. We not gonna do all that noise. And you can take your own route if you want to. Hey, look over here. Hey, what I say? I ain't playing with you. But that's all right, because I got something for everybody. That little one, hey, you better leave that alone and get off that. Hey, stop. Knife. Come here. Come here. Get your ass over here. Come here. Move, Diego. Get your ass in there. And that's why your bad ass always in this motherfucker. Because you do too damn much. And you better stop. I told you about playing with me. Trying to fight on me and beat your ass. I ain't playing with you. Diego, go to your room. Let's go. Go to your room. Go. With your dirty ass feet. Move back. I ain't got no treat right now. Yeah, man. I really be wondering. I always wonder. The children are the future, so they done made songs about that. They done spoke about that. For many years, we've known that the children are always the future. So now, what does the future hold for us? Yup. So now you gotta ask, you gotta wonder, what in the hell, what's next? What do the future hold? What do the future hold? If what we see going on is the future. If the kids right now is the future, most of them, even the good kids, they've been gave silver spoons and they've been spoiled and they get so rebellious that they don't want to go to school. Their parents can't make them because they just rich and spoiled as hell, and they turn into, they turn into something that their parents can't control no longer. Like, look at the movie actors' kids. A lot of them. Look at T.I.'s son. Will Smith kids. They like all of them. They just getting out of control, and it get to the point to where the shit make the news. They don't never want their kids. Their kids ain't supposed to be made. They wasn't never supposed to make the news with they bullshit, but they did. And why they make the news? Because they got that much out of control. That's why. They got so out of control that there was nothing they people could do about it. There was nothing that Will Smith could do about it. There wasn't nothing his wife could do about it. Because they was the reason for the problem. They created the problem by not making their kids earn shit, exposing their kids to shit they shouldn't be exposed to. And now, these good little pretty kids we seen growing up when they was young are just like bad as hell to where you like, is that the same kid? That's the same kid that was a baby. Yes, it is. It's the same exact child that was a baby. That's now. Go outside, sir. Go potty. Shut up. Go potty. Hey, you better stop that. You gotta stop that. That's a no-no. Go outside. Go potty. You getting too wild, man. You can't be wilding like that. You gotta stop that. Go potty. Go. You getting too wild, little girl. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna be jumping on these dogs in the next 6 months and shit like that. Cause you off the meter. You off the meter. Yes, you are. You off of the meter. I got a video that I'm gonna drop tomorrow. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow and I'm gonna show y'all Warble puppies. And I'm gonna show y'all how a Warble puppy body is supposed to be. I'm gonna show y'all how little puppies, how Warble puppies are developed and how you develop the right ones. I got something real nice for y'all to see. I'm gonna bring it to the table and I'm gonna let y'all see it. Yeah. Let y'all see it. Let y'all see how a Warble puppy is supposed to come out. Because it's a lot of guys and a lot of dudes even brag on how many puppies their dog have. Oh, my dog had 15 puppies. You know, that's cool if you in it for just the money. But everybody don't breed just for money. Some people breed for the right dogs. If they want the right dogs. Some people do breed just for the money. But the people who breed for the right dogs, they don't really care to have a big old litter. Only thing they care about is having the right dog. They not gonna sit there and act like all they want is a big old litter. No, they gonna show you. Queen, that's Selena. Let's go. Get in this house. Let's go. Queen and Selena. Let's go. I'm about to show y'all how clean the basement is now. The transformation. I'm almost done. I'm cleaning my last little thing up. And after I finish cleaning this, I'm gonna show y'all the formation. And I'm gonna let y'all see how the clean up turned out. Y'all remember how it looked before I cleaned it. Show y'all, let y'all see how it looks right now. Come on. Get in here. I heard y'all out there barking at something. Come on. Queen and Selena. Let's go. Don't you go by the gate out there. And you sitting there ready to just start going crazy. And when a dog walk past your cage, you just want, and that's why I do you like I do you, because you gotta stop that. I spend too much time with her for her to still be wild. Everybody gotta get their time out. Come on, Queen. When the Queen start barking like that, I gotta make her come in. Queen, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Queen. Queen, get your ass in this house. I'm gonna get my stick. Let's go. Come on. Get in here. Come on. Come on, Queen. Let's go. Get in the house. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Stay in there. Sit down. Sit. Queen, sit. Did I say sit down? Sit. You too. Come on, Selena. Go on in there. Come here. Get in there. Okay, time for y'all to see the transformation. That's where all the trash was at. Remember, they had everything tore up. Got everything clean. See it from that angle. Cause they had this shit tore up. You keep saying, why is the dog in the cage? This dog being potty trained. That's why she in the cage. Because she's in potty train. She 4 months old. Going on 5 months. So that's why she in the cage. She in the cage because she like to bite people. And she might bite her. She in the cage because she definitely gonna bite her. But when this dog bark like that, she just vocal. She like to talk. She like to make noise. Her daughter do it, she do it. Sit down, girl. Sit, mom. Sit down. Here, give me a shake. Come on. Give me a shake. Where you at? Give me a shake. Come on. Here, give me a shake. Give me a shake. Where you at? Huh? Huh? Give me a shake. Hey, pretty girl. Give me that paw. Where you at? Give me a shake. She love to talk. And if I let one out, I gotta let them all out. Now she want me to pet her because I was just petting her. You gotta know what your dogs want. That's all she asking for. She like you was touching her, touch me. That's all that noise is about. And it's crazy to me how so many people don't know nothing about dogs. Everybody think you're supposed to just always leave your dog out. You can't leave. Every dog ain't made to stay out all the time. They get out on a schedule. All my dogs are on scheduled time and they adapted to the schedule. They don't have no problems being in there. This ain't no problem to them. Because I taught them and I showed them how to adapt to this. Now, if you hear them barking, it's just because they vocal and they like to talk. They talking. They not really crying. They just talking. Now, if I leave and I go upstairs and they keep making a bunch of noise, then that's a problem. That means they not adapted to it. But they only bark and make noise when I'm down here. And she ain't gonna make no noise at all. She just a vocal dog. Selena is vocal. The Barbara is vocal. Queen is not vocal. Queen bark when she go outside. Or if she feel like it's something around the perimeter, then she'll bark when she in that cage. But normally, She not gonna make a sound while she in there. So I hope I answered your question and gave you an understanding of why they in the cage. If I only had one dog or two dogs, then they wouldn't be in the cage. But unfortunately, I have more than two dogs. And when you got more than two dogs, like as far as me, I ain't gonna speak for nobody else, because I don't know what nobody else's dogs does. But I know what my dogs do. I can tell you about my dogs. I can't tell you about your dogs. My dogs have to be in cages, because if not, I'm going to end up with a bigger problem. And I'm going to end up with possibly a scarred up dog. And that ain't what I want. I don't like my dog to be scarred up. When I come and get my dogs out and take my dogs to a showcase, they can't have no marks on them. They can't be beat up and cut up or none of that. No. They got clean, and they got to look the part. I don't expect everybody to understand that, and I actually don't expect a lot of people to understand. I understand it, and that's all that matters. Because I know one thing about people that watch videos and say they little stuff, they don't even try to understand it. So I don't really like to waste my time explaining it. Because when you ain't trying to understand something, that person that's trying to make you understand is on beating a dead horse. It's just the same as beating a dead horse. Because you ain't trying to understand what the fuck he's saying. So therefore, I don't even like to waste my time explaining. Some people can have 3 and 4 dogs, and the dogs running around and playing all day like that. But when you got dogs of a certain caliber, it's always gonna be some mismatch in the crew. It's always gonna be the dogs that don't get along. And if you don't believe me, just go find somebody that got 4 or 5 dogs. Not no 2 dogs, not 3 dogs. You gotta start at least at 4. The minimum is 4 for you to be able to go ask, do all your dogs get along? You gotta find somebody that has at least 4 dogs first. And if they little dogs, okay, then I understand that. Even Caesar Milan, one of the best dog trainers on the face of the earth, his dogs has even had problems. All you gotta do is watch the show. And for those that don't know, he should have had his dogs in the cage when he had Queen Latifah's dogs, because for the people that don't know, allegedly, like I said, allegedly, because I didn't see it, but you can look it up. And everything on the internet ain't true. But some stuff is. But you can look up, and you can look it up for those who didn't know this, and you can find out that Caesar Milan, one of his dogs, or some of his dogs, I can't tell you which ones or how many, but I can tell you one of his dogs killed one of Queen Latifah's dogs. She sent her dogs home to get trained, and her dog got killed. So, now, should he have had his dogs in the cage? The ones that killed Queen Latifah's dog, should they been in the cage? Will a cage or a kennel prevented her dogs from getting killed instead of all of the dogs running around each other free? The man that got killed by his pit bulls in California when he was feeding them or whatever was happening in his yard, when they found all of his dogs, you would have knew it found for him again. When they found all his dogs, come on, get out. See, that's what I be talking about. This is why I put her in there, because she's still in her potty training stage. She just used the bathroom in her again. And she just was outside for a whole hour. So no, I don't make no excuses for her. Come here. Come on. You go, Bella. Get in there. Go. She just shitted again. So she got to stay in there. But she got to learn that she can't do this. And the only way to really teach them is you got to put them in a small cage and you got to run them. But she just can't come outside for a whole hour then. So ain't no excuse for this. Like I was just saying. Now, Caesar Milan dog killed Queen Latifah dog. So allegedly. And if it's true, which I believe is true, Because I looked it up and I don't think they would put that in Google and it not be true. Where should the dogs have been? They should have been in the kennel, or they should have been in cages. I mean, there's no other correct answer to that. What answer can you give me to make me believe that dogs don't have to be in cages? Now, her dog would still be alive if he would have put the dogs in cages when her dog came over. But instead, he's a top A-rated trainer. And sometimes we get beside ourselves with what we know how to do. And we feel that we got it all under control and we know what the hell we doing better than anybody. And then bam, this is what happened. Her dog was killed. Now how do you think she felt about her dog being killed? If she loved that dog, if she loved her dog, which I'm pretty sure she did, how you gonna make me understand that he had other dogs around, a new dog that they don't know, and the dogs should have been roaming around free. And they coming in contact with a dog that they don't know. So how can you make me understand that the dog shouldn't have been in no cage? How and what do you think you can tell me that's gonna make me say them dogs should have still been in cages? They should have been in cages and her dog wouldn't have got killed. Sometimes unfortunate situations occur that we can't do nothing about. And believe me, I understand that. And I understand that better than anybody. But I also understand that that was somebody's dog. That was somebody, and I'm pretty sure they love their dog. And because of the next person messiness, the dog that they love so much is now dead. Now, somebody else's dog is dead. How can you explain that to me make me understand that it's okay that her dog dead. How can you make me understand that? How can you make me understand that it's okay? They staffies, bruh, but he said those are facts. Stay doing you, Ninja. My girl laying next to me. I know that's right. I know that's right, partner. But I always keep one dog that's always able to walk around. And he run the yard. He run, I said yard, like I'm still incarcerated. He run the killer. That's the boss right there. That's the boss. That's the boss right there. That's Diego. Diego is a South African American boy. But I call all my barbers the ones that's coming from over here, that was born over here. I call them South African American barbers. You hardly see a barber with a tail. But yes, he got his tail still. And if you from St. Louis, where I'm from, and you got a barber that got a tail, then they related. Because mostly everybody cut their dogs' tails. And it was one family in St. Louis that had a litter of barbers and didn't clip their tails. So if you from St. Louis and you got a barber that got a tail, then that's his brother right there. And they come from the most baby bloodline. Look it up and see what the most baby bloodline is, and you will see that they damn good dogs. They come from a damn good bloodline. Their grandfather was quoted to be one of the largest barbers in America in 2019. So you know, these dogs got history to them, they got specialties to them. Like I said, in 2019, his granddaddy was quoted to be not one of the biggest, but actually the biggest barber in America in 2019. His granddaddy. So he comes from a bloodline of some really big barbers. And the one thing I didn't do, I didn't keep buffing him up, because at one time, if I take you into his future, into his past, when he was 7 months old, he weighed a whopping 130. At 7 months old, that dog weighed 130 pounds. If you don't believe me, go to my community page and look at him when he was a puppy. You can see every muscle in his body. And when I say you can see every muscle in his body, I mean you can see every muscle in his body that was on the outside of his body that you can see. So it was. You can see every muscle in his body. And it ain't a lot of dogs. It ain't a lot of barbers. I ain't seen too many barbers that look like he looked when he was a puppy, when he was 6 or 7 weeks old. I ain't seen none, actually. And let me say I ain't seen none over here. Let me say that right, because go and look at one in Africa, I have to recant the mistake. But over here, I ain't seen nothing that had as many muscles as he had. He was a puppy. And I see these puppies online all the time. And the crazy part about it, I was just coming home from prison when I got him. So I wasn't into all the recording on phones. I wasn't doing none of that. I barely knew how to even work the phone. So I really wasn't making no videos. But he got his own Instagram. Go Diego IG. That's his Instagram. You can go on there and check him out. And like I said, when he was 7 months old, that dog weighed 130 pounds. Slowly but surely putting all my weight back on. And I dropped Diego's weight because of his hip and joints. I dropped his weight because I didn't want him, once he get old, he have all that weight on him, his hips be all bad, start giving him problems. I actually give him a hip and joint supplement. I give all my dogs all of them hips and joint supplements. right here lubricates their joints. They got omega-3s in them. Uh-oh. Get all of them, get off. Yeah, I give all of them hip and joint. This right here lubricates their joints. Like I said, it got omega-3s in it. If I sit here and read it to you, if I sit here and read it to you, you can see just about everything that it has in it. Product facts, active ingredients, per 2, 3.5 gram chews. I ain't got my glasses on, so, but let's see what this stuff say. Hold on, we go make this a little where y'all can see it. Okay, we got glucosamine HCl, shellfish, 600 milligrams. We got fish oil, 280 milligrams. We got krill. I'm not gonna even try to say them 2 words. Then we got methane. We got vitamin E. We got magnesium, grape seed extract. We got hyaluronic acid, inactive ingredients, ascorbic acid, calcium carbonate, what they say, cane, molasses, caramel colored cheese powder, dried, cultured, excuse me, dried cultured skim milk, mixed tocopherosis, which is a preservative, natural hickory, extract, just got a lot of stuff in it. Sprayed dried chicken liver, spray dried pork. I ain't never heard of no spray dried pork liver, soy, lecithin, and it got a whole bunch of different stuff in it. And it's only for dogs. Then it says, if animal condition worsens or does not improve, stop product administration and consult your veterinarian. Safe use in pregnant animals or animals intended for breeding. Has not reduced incidence of testosterone upset, No, I didn't say that word right. Gastrointestinal upset. An examination from a veteran is recommended prior to using this product. Now, what I can do is say I didn't see no vet, but let's see what this saying up here. Vet IQ is proudly committed to creating quality products and providing pet parents access to the support dogs need most, specially formulated to support mobility, hip and joint from Vet IQ help give dogs life they deserve. MSM helps support healthy muscle, helps to support mobility. Point. Man, it's 4 o'clock, man. I got to roll out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. See, I got my big dog laying right next to me, too. So I'm going to give this video up. Thanks everybody that joined, and thank you if you subscribe to the channel. I definitely appreciate it. And I appreciate it even more if you share the channel and let them know that Mr. Platinum Paws is the way to go. Paws up, y'all. Peace. Love. 100.